Hi everyone, welcome to Tammy's Creative Cards and Crafts. I'm Tammy and I hope that everybody is well. Today is a very icy, rainy day. We're having freezing rain here in Nova Scotia, Canada. And I wanted to come on and just say hi to everybody. I've been missing everybody and just have a quick chat. I actually have a little prep work here done to do a quick Valentine's card with everyone. And I just wanted, like I said, to have a quick chat with everybody and catch up and bring up a couple things. First of all, I know that I have been missing in action, and I wanted to discuss a few things. I have been having some health issues over Christmas and at the beginning of the year. I don't like to really bring up my health issues or complain about it, but everybody that really knows me knows that I have MS and stuff, and so I deal with that on a regular basis. However, I did have some dental surgery at the beginning of the year, and I had a little bit of complications with that, so I've been also dealing with that, so I'm starting to get back to normal with that as well. But I think the COVID is really changing my whole way of thinking, a little bit of depression, and I'm sure that many others out there in YouTube world can definitely relate with me. I have been avoiding going out too much, and of course in the stores and restaurants and stuff like that, because I am immune compromised, and so I have to be very careful. So for the last 2 years and stuff, I've pretty much mostly been in our apartment and been really careful about where we go, stuff like that. So I feel it has really, it's really starting to get to me. And yes, I have a beautiful craft room. I have lots of stuff to craft with. I also sew, that, people know that. But I think it's just the mixture of everything, of just being cooped up all the time. And I just come into almost like for a writer, when they have writer's block, I have this crafter's block. And so what happened was some subscribers actually helped me the other day, and they never even knew that they did this. But one in particular is my sweet friend, Crystal from I'm Busy Crafting. And she has no idea that she actually even helped me at all. But I happened to take my iPad to bed the other night and had my headphones on. And I had been feeling down all day and just not feeling the best. I had my booster shot, my third vaccine, and so I wasn't feeling the best. And I was up during the night because I wasn't feeling well. So I took the iPad to bed, and so I started watching videos. And Crystal, of course, is one of my favorite crafters, and so I started watching one of her videos, and I was watching others as well. And anyways, I remembered just a video that Crystal had done for me, and it actually it was on Crystal's video that brought me back to one of my videos, because Crystal's video, she had talked about me and she had made a video of how she had been down. And I had made a challenge where I wanted people to talk about their challenge, or sorry, their channel, and what was special about their channel. And it was over Christmas time. And Crystal decided that she didn't want to talk about her channel. She wanted to talk about me. And that's what she did. And she is so sweet, but she talked about me, and she brought up 10 things that she liked about me. And of course I was in tears at the end of the video that she did. The most special thing, one of the special things about the video is that she actually showed her face for the first time in a video. And that was just so touching. But it was just listening to how someone else was touched by something that I do for them. And she had talked about how she had been feeling down and feeling low, and she had talked about how she comes to my video to feel better because apparently my laughter makes her feel good, or my humor makes her feel good, and it brightens her day. And that she kept a video on her computer to make her happy when she's feeling low. And it was actually one of my videos. The video is actually me talking about a firefighter, of course, firefighters. And if I got a funny story, it usually involves firefighters. And she had sent me, actually, let me just see if I can get it at the corner of my, if I can get it in camera here. It's right up, if I get my finger here in the right spot. It's right there above my finger. I framed it. And it's a framed piece that Crystal made for me, and it's got firefighters on there. And it's all about a story of how a firefighter had told me that now I'm on the list down in the lobby. In case of emergency, there's an emergency list because I have disability, that the firefighters will know to come and rescue me. And there was a funny story behind it. If you go to her channel, she has it linked there, or you can scroll down in my videos and watch it as well. It's very, very funny. And I actually watched it again just because watching myself open this, I was laughing. So it's just funny how the whole thing turned out. So if you want to laugh, go watch that video. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to mention. What I wanted to mention was how it made me feel better that Crystal said that I touched her life in some way by my channel. And just like I feel that all the people that I watch, and I can't even name them all, Denise Becker, Susan Tootsie Tucker, and I don't want to offend anybody by not mentioning them, but, you know, Sheila, Country Girl First, all these wonderful people that we watch on a regular basis. And Crafty Sue 519, the list, I could name hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. and I still wouldn't be able to name them all. And like I said, I don't want to start naming people and offend somebody, and they say, well, how come you didn't name me? I watch you, and your channel is important to me, and I'm still always looking for more channels. There are so many talented people out there, and I think the whole YouTube, venue is fantastic. It's just amazing how somebody can go on and share their talents and change somebody else's mood or just make their day. And Crystal happened to tell me that I did that for her, which in tune changed my mood because I felt really low the other night. And by listening to her, I came in and decided to make a card today and decided to make this video. And I have some very, 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 very fantastic news to share with all my subscribers, but I have to wait because I want to finalize a few more things before I share this surprise. So it may be a week or two before I share my surprise, but when you get to hear it, I know that everybody will be very happy. So, again, my little rant there, not rant, but my little talk there was thank you to everybody that likes watching my channel. Thank you for coming and visiting my channel. And I hope that I touch your world, your day somehow. And I wanted to thank you for you having your channel, or even if you don't have a channel, by you commenting to me and sending me messages. You've changed my day as well. And I thank you for that, because people have messaged me when I was sick, and all those messages meant a lot to me. So thank you. One of my most precious parts of my channel that I adore is my part called Random Acts of Kindness. And it kind of got thrown in the back because I have been absent a little bit. So I would like this to continue. And I am going to put in the title of this video, Random Acts of Kindness. So I would like anybody that has a random act of kindness. It doesn't have to be anything, fantastic. It's something that you do for somebody else, big or small. It could be something that you're helping somebody else through the pandemic, whether you help them, maybe you make somebody a mask, maybe you deliver food to somebody, maybe you shoveled their driveway, something, maybe you paid for somebody's coffee in a drive-through, help them across the street, let somebody in front of you at a line. It's anything. Maybe you just said hi to a stranger and made them smile. It's a random act of kindness. Please let me know what it is. And you come back to this video and write it in the comments. And when you write in the comments, just put that you're putting in a random act of kindness. And what I will do is I will read those on my channel. And after I get a few of those, I do a draw. And when I do read those on my channel, I also give a shout out to your channel. And like I said, I do a draw after I have so many of them. And yeah, so it's a really fantastic part of my channel that I really like to keep going. Now, 2 months ago, one of my famous random acts of kindness person, she is famous for doing random acts of kindness, is Donna Liskem. And the last random act of kindness that we had was 2 months ago. I'm just going to read you what she said. She said, "Hi, Tammy. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving." So that goes to show you how long ago. "My hubby and I were invited to my brother-in-law's house to have dinner with family. Yeah, I didn't have a cook, LOL. As we were on our way to their house, about 30-minute drive, we were going around a curve in the road, and I noticed a person in the grass and leaves, sitting up but bent over. I told my husband, turn around, as I thought he was hurt. We turned around, and indeed it was a young man, maybe 15 or 16 years old, and was riding his bicycle that had a motor on it, and he wiped out. It appeared that he had dislocated his shoulder. The young man was in tears from the pain. Another person in a pickup truck stopped after they seen us stop to also offer help. This young man said he has dislocated his shoulder many times before. We helped him up and drove him home, approximately 5 miles, and the person with the pickup truck followed us with the young man's bike in his truck. We were really glad he stopped to help. There was no way we could have fit the bike in our car. We got him home to his mother, whom they took for treatment. I don't know how long he was there before we stopped, because he just kept thanking us for stopping to help him." That is so fantastic. Unfortunately, my first instinct was, you don't know who you're letting in your car, and you can't be too safe. So I know that you have to be safe, so I don't recommend anybody just picking somebody up on the side of the road and letting them in your car. However, I think what Donna did was absolutely fantastic. I have mixed feelings on whether I would have picked him up and taken him home. But that is just because I'm a little paranoid. And like I said, I don't know about taking a stranger and, would they have done something to me down the road or not? It depends on where you live. It depends on, different things. Maybe I just think differently than people. But with the way the world is, in my opinion, you can never be too safe. I might have stayed with him and then maybe called an ambulance or his parents, but that's me. But Donna, thank you so much for your wonderful random act of kindness. And please go and support Donna Liskem. She is a wonderful, wonderful lady and crafter, and she just is always doing random act of kindness. So please go to her channel and give her a shout out. So what I would like to do is just show you a card that I'm going to quickly put together here. And it's a Valentine's Day card. Really simple card. One that you can do in a quick GIF here. And it doesn't take a lot of supplies. You can whip this together for your husband, your wife, your grandmother, your mother, whoever. So I'm just going to lower this camera down so you can get a view of the desk here. There, how's that? So what I have done is I have cut a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and I've done it in the lengthways. So this is the 11 here. So I've cut it in half this way. So this is 4 1/4 down the bottom, and you know, folded, this is 5.5. Open up, it's 11, okay? And I'm using this really pretty, it's like a natural cardstock. It's from Stampin' Up. So it has little bits of little flecks in it. I thought it was really pretty. And then I have, I cut out of white cardstock, a heart. Now this was just a white piece of cardstock that I, about halfway down, just hand made a heart. So I just folded it in half, just took my scissors and made a heart there on the fold. And then at the top part, I made another heart that I just made on the fold. And I'll show you what those are. So about 3/4 of the cardstock is one heart, and then just about let's say 2/3 is one heart, and 1/3 is the other heart. You can see that. Okay. So what I did is I opened up the heart and I put it against this red cardstock. Now the red cardstock is folded in half and the fold is up here. Okay, so this is just single over on this end. Fold is running up here. What I want to do now, and I just clipped this on here. This is the white heart that I cut out. If I had the little piece here. So this is the little piece I cut off here. Okay. That would have been the white heart that I cut out of that paper. So what I've done is I put this up here and then I cut that piece off the side. So I ended up with kind of like a half a heart and a quarter. And then I lined it up against the side here and I just put some clips just to hold that against the edge. And now what I'm going to do, because there's 2 pieces of paper here, because it's folded over, I'm just going to cut 2 pieces of heart, or, you know, the heart and a quarter. Okay, so you're just going to that at the top. Okay, so I can take my little clips off because that just held that in place. So now I have 2 heart pieces, okay? And if there's any little jagged edges there, just one right here, you just get your scissors in there, smooth it around. Okay, I just put one aside. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it up against the front of your card. And I want to glue that in place. Okay? So I use the art glitter glue that I put in this little bottle because it has the fine tip. I filled this up so it's really thin here now. So you want to get that as close to the edge that down. Okay, so now you have your little heart on your front, and it opens up. Okay, so now what I have cut out is a bunch of these circles that I have used my 2-inch punch for. Okay, just out of red cardstock. So I have cut out quite a few of these red circles with a 2-inch punch. Now, if you want to use red, you can use red, you can use white, you can use pink, whatever you like. I am now going to take my scissors and I'm just going to start in on the side here, and you're just going to go around and start cutting, almost like if you were cutting like a little snail shell, going all the way in, or like a little, I'll show you what it looks like here. Like a little curl, just like that. You can see what that looks like. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start at this little tip here, and you're going to roll this under like this, and just keep rolling it and leave it open so you can see the open there, but kind of roll it around, keeping the bottom together. But I try to leave the top open a little bit. You'll get a feel for them after you make a couple. You just keep wrapping it around. See that? I try not to make them too tight. Kind of loosen it around as you're going, holding the bottom together. And you want to wrap it around right until you get to this little flat part at the end. And then you're going to put some glue on there. And then you're going to, this glue dries clear, so I'm not going to worry about that. You're just going to hold that together with your finger and thumb. And it dries pretty quick. Try to open it a little bit. Be careful though not to tear it. And then what you have is a little rose, okay? And I'll do that one more time so you can see that. So you're going to just cut that around, just go around, all the way around like this. Try to keep it the same length all the way around, and go all the way right into the middle. Okay, and then take your end piece and start wrapping it around. Okay, and as you're coming to the end there, you can see the bottom. Oops, there you go. You can see the bottom. Put your glue on the little bottom flap there, wrap it around, and then hold your thumb and your finger together there and push that together. And now you have your little rose. Okay, so now I've made a few of them here. Let me just move this bit of dirt. So I got some that are already previously made. You can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the roses all along here. So just take your glue, not too much. I'll just put some glue on the next one there. Okay, and just hold it on there. Good thing is this glue, you know, dries nice and quick. And kind of press them up together because they will glue nice together. Now you can make your card bigger or smaller, whatever you like. If you wanted to have, you know, the whole heart showing, you can. If you wanted to fill all this in with roses, you could definitely do that depending on how many roses you wanted to make. It's going to take a few roses to fill it all in. But if you don't mind making these up, you can sit there and make them watching TV. You can do a couple at a time, then go on and do something else, and they're a lot of fun. Like I said, you could even do them in different colors. You could do pink and then red and then white. You could do whatever. The options are open to. It's your card. You can do whatever you like. I'm just kind of giving you an idea, and then you can go with it. And then I'm going to decorate it a little bit more from here, but you can embellish it however you like. This is just my interpretation. Of course, anything that we watch on people's channels, you know, that's their interpretation, and then we can change it or do however we like. That's the whole wonderful thing about crafting. We can make it our own. It felt wonderful just coming in here and just being in here just for this little bit, even though my room is in chaos and there's stuff everywhere. I'm in the process of trying to reorganize some things and I don't know what you call it, go through my things and purge some items, I guess, that I don't use, and hopefully find new homes for them. So okay, so that looks pretty good, I think. So there is the heart with the roses going all the way around, which looks pretty cute. And now, and like I said, that if you see any glue, that's going to dry. So what I have here is I had this pretty piece of gold foil, and I have this Stampin' Up! Heart punch. So I thought I would cut out a couple of hearts here. Okay. Okay, so maybe I'll that heart in the middle there. And I also have this washi tape, and it's gold. So I thought I would just run this along the edge, just to give it a little bit of sparkle here. I can get it stick here. One sec. Sorry for 1 second. I just wanted to make sure that this is straight. That will drive me crazy. So hopefully I got it in the camera here, but you're probably not going to be able to see that close up. Just bear with me 1 second. I just want to make sure that's straight. And I want to get my little X-Acto knife so I can cut that perfect there. Okay. it down this way. I like this little bit of gold. It gives it a little, gives it that, just that little bit of touch. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not crazy about where I placed that heart, so I'm going to have to fix that there, because I think I have to put another heart or something, because it just looks off-centered, so I'm not crazy about that. So I think what I'll do is I'll put another heart beside it. I think that looks better. I just didn't like it like that, where I put it there. So I think I'll put another one beside it, and I have a couple of little roses left. And so I think I will just overlap this little heart. I think we're able to save it here. And then I got a couple of little roses. Let's see if this, how that's going to look. If I can put these in the middle here. I don't know if this is my best work, but I am going on a whim. I'm going by the seat of my pants here. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I think that looks better with the two hearts. And I have a little stamp here. It's a Stampin' Up one, and it says, "Just for you." So I'm going, now I know I have to put that on a little something, because if I try to, I'll save that for later, because I think I'm going to try to stamp that right down there. But if I try to do that, I know darn well that that's going to be crooked and ruin the whole card. So I'll save that for later. But I'm going to put, of course, the CEO's signature on the back on this magic ink pad that yet is about going on, must be almost 10 years now, and it's still going, never's been refilled. And look how black it is still. Look at that. And it's a Memento Tuxedo Black, and I store it upside down. I don't know if that's the reason it's never ran out. I have never refilled it. I could show you actually right here. Here is the bottle of refill, and I have never opened it. Look at the dust on it. It's never even been opened. And I bought it with the ink pad. Isn't that funny? Anyways, I always wonder if it's got something to do with Crew, and if he's just blessed that ink pad, because that's his ink pad that I stamp his paw print with. So I am going to put this heart on the inside. Now I think I need something else. Sorry for the noise there. Let me see if I can find something else. Well, let's just make another heart for the inside. So I just got material cut in half, or cardstock cut in half. And this is my sentiment that I put stamped on a heart for the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it a little bit bigger on this one. Now this one was folded in half, so I'm just going to go around this one a little bit bigger. Just so it's not on that stark white. Smooth this out a little bit. Okay. There we go. So now that will go on there. Let's glue my, let's put the rough side down. As I said, this is a very easy card. I'm sure Aubrey could make this. There we go. So that's on the inside. And then I could put some, push this gold down here, make sure it's not coming up. Actually, I have my bone folder here just to go over that washi tape. Give it a nice press. There we go. And I have some bling here. I think that looks pretty good. So there is a cute little Valentine's card for someone you love. Like I said, I'll add that just for you right here. And cute little hearts. And there's the inside. You're my Valentine every single day. It's really cute. So there is my special little Valentine's card. I hope you enjoyed that really quick. Let me put this back up. I hope you enjoyed that really quick. And sorry. I happy to see everyone. And again, thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to Crystal and everyone else out there that has really helped me. I hope that everyone enjoys their weekend. We'll talk very soon. God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye.